Hello everyone and welcome back to Floodlights Camera Action. From Timothee Chalamet to Timothee Castagna, it's a bridge gap between film and football and say exactly what films you should be watching and what to avoid. I'm Jack, but podcast is only because it's co-host every week. I'm joined by my good friend Weronika to work for the do's and don'ts of film watching, and today is... You'll look at the title of this episode and look, in fairness, we may or may not have lied in the past about me talking/meeting Tom Cruise. This is only slightly clickbaity. Weronika, you've got quite a story for us. Hot off the press. Hot off the streets.
Yeah, the streets are saying that I was in the same room as Timothee Chalamet.
The streets are saying Marty Supreme Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
The streets are saying it's a Marty Supreme Winter 2. And they are right.
Yeah,
the rumors are
howling.
true.
They're howling. Schwap.
Yes.
So how did this happen? Because, we just made a lot of words, but the sentences aren't coming together.
It all happened within 24 hours. Like, from the very beginning. Like, I get a text message, actually, from A24.
Got a text.
Yeah, I got a text. Anyway, there was a text message sent out by A24 and it was like, oh, fill out this form if you can come to Marty Supreme tomorrow, special screening, 8 p.m, whatever. And I was like, okay,
when people, when pensioners get like scam text messages come through,
yeah, I know.
It'd be like the Royal Mail. When I'm a pensioner, that's how they'll get me. It'll be like, do you want to meet a 90-year-old Timothee Chalamet? Just fill in all of your private details on this form, and you can meet him. And then my bank details would be gone.
I mean, to be fair, this was their official WhatsApp channel, so probably.
Okay, I'm not gonna. That's not.
Don't even ask.
Don't ask. We can't get bogged down in that.
Let's just move on.
Semantics.
Anyway, whatever. Stupid form. I fill it in. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get in. There's only 50 seats. I get an email a few hours later that's like, oh, you can wait in the standby queue to see if you can get in. So I didn't even get a confirmation of I have a ticket, right? Anyway, I go there. It was at Battersea Power Station, which I've never been there. I was so lost already before the film.
Unks is wandering.
Yeah. Anyway, so then I waited in the standby queue for like an hour and a half. Because there are a lot of people there. And the line cut off like 2 people behind me. So I was so lucky. I was so lucky that I even went in. Shout out A24. They gave us free popcorn, free water in a can for some reason. Anyway,
pilled. Been A24 pilled.
The cinema's really nice. It's called like Cinema in the Power Station, which is self-explanatory.
One of the most literal naming conventions of all time.
Yeah, I've never been there before. But it's really nice. There's only like a few screens, but it's a very posh cinema.
I like those ones that like don't go all out.
They did go all out.
No, in terms of like, we're gonna have 5 million screens, and there's gonna be 2
and they're
tiny
all
ones.
ugly.
Yeah. Give me character.
Yeah, I like when there's small cinema. Anyway, no one cares. So then we all sit down. We watch the film. It's incredible. After the film, Timothee Chalamet jumps on stage, starts talking about absolute rubbish, just starts waffling, like
he's a podcaster.
He's just riffing. He just starts riffing with the mic. People just start like shouting questions at him because he's like, "Oh, I guess we could just do a random Q&A. Like, do you guys have any questions?" And people just like shouting questions at him.
That's good. That's good gear. That is good stuff.
And he was just, riffing off of that and answering them.
And you've asked him to come on the podcast. That's a missed opportunity from you. It just is.
Everyone would boo me if I said that.
Boo this woman.
Can you imagine me shouting that?
Not a podcast. They just scream swap at him constantly.
Thank you, A24. I'm so grateful. I love you. I've never said a bad word about A24. They are my favorite director. Anyway,
my favorite maker.
What?
You're not seeing the people that are like it's people who like watch 2 films a year. 2 films a year.
Yeah,
and
they
like
say
17
they
years
act
old,
like A24 directs the films. That's what I just said. I already made that joke.
But there's people who call like filmmakers makers.
I've never seen that in my life.
Good. You've done well.
Who
You've
the
done well
hell
to
do you
avoid.
follow to even see that? That's crazy.
It's people like it's never who you follow, is it? It's like someone you follow will follow someone else who likes a tweet, and then Elon Musk goes, Jack Hancock wants to see this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah,
Leave me
he
alone.
personally does that.
Yeah, fuck you,
I'm
Elon.
sure. Anyway, now that I've explained how it happened, now I'm going to go into the actual film. So let's talk about the film. I wrote a review already. Usually I don't do that. I don't write them straight away. But like before I went to sleep last night, I just couldn't sleep because I had like so many thoughts about this film. And I went on my notes page and just quickly wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. And then today, this morning, I had to just write up something. So I've written a review that you can go read on our Medium page, which is Floodlights Camera Action.
It's in the description, probably. It'll be in the description.
It's probably Floodlights Camera Action. Anyway,
yeah, probably.
So I won't go into full detail, but I will say, firstly, this is my favourite film of the year. It's 5 stars. It's one of my favourite films. I will be buying it so I can watch it at home. I will be going again. It's one of my favourite films ever, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's like a list of 50 films. But still.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Mine's about
It's like all my
5
5-star films.
Yeah,
like,
mine's 68, so yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
that's about right.
Exactly. So yeah, it is one of my favourite films. I will be rewatching it when it's actually released because, like, oh my god, you have to be there. You know, you have to be there. You have to be at the cinema. You have to be surrounded by people. This is, God, like, the only way I can describe it is it's like, listen, Troye Sivan said, I feel the rush, and I agree. I felt the rush when I was watching Muncie Supreme, and it feels like a drug. It's just batshit crazy. There's so much going on. It's so chaotic. It's unpredictable. It has so much energy. Like, I can't praise it enough.
Just like the sport of table tennis. So that's a really great what do you call it? Allegory for table tennis.
And it's crazy in the best way. I'm telling you, like, the pacing is so good. It flies by so quickly. You'll be locked in the whole time. Like I already said, please go watch it at the cinema. It's out on Boxing Day in the UK, Christmas Day in the US. I didn't get paid to say that. I'm just genuinely, trust me, you want to see it.
But no, can I quickly circle back to something we had a discussion about a month ago now?
Okay, we probably had a lot.
Yeah. So you sent me a review you saw, or kind of some thoughts.
Don't read it out because it's too long.
It's
just
really
stupid.
Quick. It says hustle culture, male ego, manipulation makes up for an overly long runtime in Mighty Supreme. It suffocates his narrative with outlandish plot points and having its main character essentially run in circles until the end. Timothy is good but not great. The real side is Odessa as Zion. And you went, oh, I've actually heard similar things to a few people.
Yeah, because I was worried.
Got bad vibes, and I strongly
rebuked
rebuked that. But you can put to bed these.
Yeah, but also, why were you defending it? You haven't seen it either. Like, neither of us had the right to say anything.
Same way you suck off every Yorgos Lanthimos project that comes around.
Yeah, but you've seen like 2 Safdie brother films. There's
only two.
Yeah, so how are you so sure it'll be good? Listen, I saw that review from someone who I usually trust.
Weronika, was I right?
No, shut up.
Yes. There we go.
Just shut up. Anyway, also, it's not a crime to watch something and change your mind. It's a crime to not watch it and just still have an opinion on the film that you haven't watched.
It's a crime to lie. But no, we can say for certain that Timothy is innocent. Timothy innocent of hustle culture.
I don't know if he's 100% innocent.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know if he's a good person. I'm just saying, I understand the press tour now because he's very, very clearly playing a character because his character in Mighty Supreme is very fucking similar and would probably answer the questions in the same way as what he's doing. The issue is if you don't watch the film, you do take it at face value because you don't know. Most people don't know.
Yeah. Do you know what I find interesting is that I've talked to you about it. I've seen Seth talk about it, about how this role is very much made for Timothee Chalamet. It's kind of
I've never
it's an allegory for his career. This is basically him as a ping pong player.
I've never said that.
Why we're up between lines? Anyway, I find it interesting how the Smashing Machine is.
It's shit.
How do I put this? It's similar in that the role itself is kind of made for Timothy / The Rock, but it's very interesting to see, like, oh, is there anything more than that? Is it all just artifice? Whereas you can very much tell the difference in a good actor and a great actor and an okay actor in The Rock. But no, very glad to
Anyway,
hear.
I'm not done. I wasn't finished before you interrupted me.
It's called good podcasting. Tangent.
Anyway, I was gonna say it reminds me of After Hours a little bit.
Oh, I love to hear that.
I mean, people obviously will say, "Oh, it's like Uncut Gems and a Good Time." Like, yeah, obviously, like Josh Safdie's involved, and also Josh Safdie has taken quite a few of the same people behind the scenes to work on Marty Supreme as were on Good Time and Uncut Gems.
Did
so
they not
that
work with Benny?
Makes sense. I don't know, because I don't care about Smashing Machine.
The point is that Josh and his team
has the sauce.
Infinitely
okay?
more sauce. It's like the Coens.
He's the guy. He's
Ethan's
just the
not,
guy.
Is it? Oh, what Coen is it that made Honey Don't? Whoever made
I have no idea.
the new lesbian detective ones.
I don't know.
He's not got sauce, but the other.
I think it's Ethan, maybe.
Yeah, Joel Coen has the juice. Josh Safdie has it. It's the Jays. It's the Jays.
Okay.
The J brothers.
There are exceptions to that rule.
Well, me and my brother.
Yes.
I've not got the juice.
I don't know your brother, but I'm sure. It has to be. Anyway, the thing is, one thing I will say, in that review that was negative about the film, they still agreed with one thing that every single person who has watched Mighty Supreme has to agree with, which is that Odessa Zion is amazing. She's amazing.
Should I have heard of her before this?
No.
Okay, good.
No, this is like pretty much, I'd say,
it's Chase Infinity type.
I'd say this is like the definition of a breakout performance. Like,
yeah, she
will be
things.
flying now. I'm telling you, she's
Chase
incredible.
Infinity,
I think she's way better. I will say this is the performance. This is one of my favorite supporting performances of the year. I'll say.
Yeah, I think Chase Infinity is good, but I thought she's a bit overrated in One Battle After Another, if I'm honest.
I think it's just because no one's really heard of her, right? And she did a good job.
Also, such a good name for an actress.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
So is Chase Infinity, in fairness, but it's important we have these names.
The little what is that punctuation bit where it's like a Zion?
Apostrophe.
After the A.
Apostrophe. Yeah.
Is that really what it is? Fuck! How did I forget the word apostrophe? Okay.
Well, I work in a school, so I need to know these things.
Yeah, fair enough. No, but I like the apostrophe. The apostrophe works well.
A woman of simple pleasures there. I like punctuation.
I like apostrophes in names. I love the Irish, I guess. Anyway, so she's great. I kind of doubt that anyone's going to get a nomination other than Timothee Chalamet. I don't know if the Oscars are going to like a film like Marty Supreme. Even though
it'll get Best Picture nom.
It deserves to. She definitely deserves supporting actress.
Maybe screenplay.
But I don't think she will. Listen, the FCAs are more important, and she's winning that. I'm saying it now.
I actually love the FCAs because we
just don't have to care about the Oscars.
Obviously, we are better than the Oscars as well, which is an important thing to say. But
and we actually watched the films, by the way.
Yeah, I would say too much. Too much.
We watch too many films, yeah.
But we give a little shout out to the little guy every now and again. Sure, look, Mikey Madison won Best Lead Actress at the FCAs and the Oscars because we saw it coming, of course. But also, Snack Shack gets its love.
Oh my god! Not the Snack Shack mentioned in 2025. It's almost 2026 and you're still talking about Snack Shack.
Yeah, that meme of the party ended 3 hours ago, but he's still here.
The party ended 3 years ago and he's still
the last soldier to surrender in World War II.
The only soldier of the Snack Shack nation. Anyway, also soundtrack. He actually spoke a bit. Timothy spoke a bit about soundtrack. Someone asked, and it's a lot of 80s bangers.
Oh, I'm so excited for this film.
Oh my god! I wish you could have gone with me. You would have been my +1 if you were in London.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But I think obviously the year is almost out, but there's still quite a few really good films that we're going to release. Oh, they should be good films anyway. Like Knives Out 3,
Nothing's gonna beat
Sentimental
this.
Value,
I'm telling you.
My Supreme, obviously. This has been, obviously we'll cover it more at the end of the year, but this has been,
This
in
year's
my
been
opinion,
fucking crazy.
and next year's going to be, I think next year's probably going to be better in terms of blockbusters, in terms of those really, really big films. But I think this year, like, there's been
I think those are our personal
so,
taste. Oh,
so
insane.
many, like, you mentioned it yesterday to me, but like, there's a lot of films about, I don't know, postnatal depression, for example, which, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of personal stories in there, but are made into just brilliant films. Like, If I Had Legs That Kick You,
We'll
Die
talk
My
about them
Love,
later, I guess.
One Battle After
Sorry,
Another. Like,
baby.
yeah, sorry, but yeah, like, yeah. What a year! What a year!
Yeah. And this is the film of 2025. Congratulations, Marty Supreme. You have won
Is it the
Best
defining
Film at
film of
the
2025?
FCAs.
Obviously, best
I
is one
don't
thing, but
care. You know what? Also, I after watching that, okay, firstly, I almost got lost because I was so giddy after watching it, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened? That was insane." It was like 3 hours of dopamine receptors pinging about my brain. Is it in the brain? It is in the brain. Anyway,
yeah, probably.
so I was kind of going insane. I was so tired because I went straight after work, which was not fun. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about?
You got lost or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I did get lost, and I just got lost again in my own head while speaking.
Wow,
Uh,
allegory.
yeah. Well, film of the year anyway. Oh, you said if it defines the year. I don't think I. This is the sort of film, right? I don't think this should create discourse. I think this is the film where you watch it, you have fun, you enjoy it, and you just move on.
Yeah,
Like, sure, there's a lot to talk about in terms of praising performances, direction, the camera work is brilliant,
just
pacing.
watch the
But
film.
like, in terms of you know discourse and people who are talk about this males that are hustle culture, blah blah. Shut up, man. Just
Yeah,
enjoy it. It's such an enjoyable cinematic experience. Just enjoy
you went
it
full
and
Rio
watch it.
Ferdinand there, by the way. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it,
Yes,
man.
exactly. Please,
I
if you're gonna watch one film this year, go watch Monty Supreme.
mean, fucking watch any of them at this rate. Like, they're all like, there is, I would say,
Boxing Day, UK, go.
upwards of about
I will
50
be there
really
again.
50 films I would say are pretty good that came out this year minimum. So there's a lot to pick from.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, or just a schwap to send us off?
I'm not saying that.
Okay, next up. Before we get into our solo reviews, the films just separately, we're not on purpose, but just kind of as a twist of fate, we have two films. We've both watched them. I can't work out how to word that without something. We've both seen Die My Love and Sorry Baby this week. Where do you want to start? What do you want to start with?
I mean, I feel like you have more to. I feel like I spoke a lot there. You have more to say about Sorry Baby. So let's start with that, and then you
Yeah.
can start.
So currently, you'll see based on the theme of the films I'm about to review, I'm basically trying to sweep up all of the kind of big-ish 2025 films I've missed. I'm on 90 at the moment. Yeah. Films that came out this year, and I want to get to 100 because I'm a completionist. Sorry Baby was one of the big ones I've not seen. And I thought I've heard good things. I loosely knew the plot and the idea of the film. I knew there was a cat involved at one point. I knew that Eva Victor wrote, directed, and starred in it. I knew there was kind of dark themes. This I really really like this film. I gave it 4 out of 5. I think it's potentially the best script of the year. It's up there for sentimental value for me. I think it's so funny, but also balances it out with some really really heavy things. Like this, like the humor feels very natural and human. There's a scene where they're in a medical office, and it's like fucking hell. But like, is that the friend who's joking about the stuff? Like, yeah, you maybe probably would joke about that within the confines of a relationship. This just dialogue. It's just brilliant. There's a scene with oh god, what's his name? John. Is it John? Yeah, John Carroll Lynch, which is brilliant. Who I think is actually David Lynch's brother, which is I only learned that week ago. So that's something new. it's just a brilliant scene. I think Lucas Hedges is like a really adorable actor, a really good actor as well. But like Eva Victor is absolutely the star of this film, obviously in the literal sense. Also, she wrote and directed it. I think if I had to rank kind of acting, directing, and writing, I'd probably go right at the top, acting then directing in terms of her. How well she performed in this. She's up there for one of the stronger leading actress performances of the year. Not my number one, but probably my number 2 or 3. Yeah, I just loved it. I thought it was so funny, really, really well crafted. Not like one of my favorites of the year. I mean, it's 4 stars. I think it's probably around 20th if I was to guess at the moment. That feels about right. Yeah. Oh no, higher than that actually. Sneak peek at the list there. But yeah, I just thought it really worked for me. It's my kind of film, and it didn't disappoint at all. Veronica, you also liked it, but not as much as me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, I expected to like it a bit more. Maybe because I read quite a lot of reviews that were very positive.
On paper, it seems like your
It does seem like
film.
It does. I am surprised that you liked it more than me. Like, because I expected myself to like it more than you.
I think
if that
it's
makes
just
sense.
the dialogue, just like yeah. I guess it's
on
kind of like
paper,
with we'll get to it a bit later. Like you like Jay Kelly more than me.
I
So
did,
it's been
and you'd
just
expect it to be the
surprising.
other way around. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I guess we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. That's the lesson here.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the end of the podcast. Don't never judge a book by its cover.
It's over. We've completed it.
Episode 55, brackets 54, over and out.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I agree with what you said. Like, yeah, Ava Victor is clearly very talented. I will watch her next film, I'm sure.
100%.
I liked it, but I didn't love it.
I'm at the same. Yeah.
I just didn't like. There's something. Listen, there are some things that you can't describe or like measure when it comes to art and judging art, because most of it is just how you feel. It's feeling. You can't really measure feeling, and you can't force it either. You can't lie about it. You either felt or you didn't. I didn't.
I don't know what's holding it back from a high rating for me.
What it is. There's just something holding it back. I don't know.
I don't know what.
I don't know. You know what?
It's like,
sometimes I think
this
is her debut, right? Debut feature.
Mm.
I think sometimes with a debut feature, it is a little bit, not quite there yet. Like, there's room there for growth and improvement, and
I don't know what I'd change
there's
about
potential there. It's just like there's something not there. I don't know.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of debut features feel like that, other than very exceptional ones.
Do you know
like
what it
After
reminds
Sun.
me of? Not obviously drastically different films. When I say what it reminds me of, people know what, but like Pillion, which I think we both gave 3.5 out of 5.
I agree with this.
We both really liked it. I can't work out what I'd add to Pillion or where I'd really improve it to give it a high rating. But that's not to say it's a flawless film. It
also a debut, by the way, so kind of goes with my theory.
Yeah. Just these kind of like intangible thing. I don't know. It's a really sorry, baby. It's a really well written film, really well crafted.
Did you see, by the way, Pillion? Charlie XCX gave it 5 stars. That's a bit crazy.
Yeah. But in fairness, like that is kind of it feels very.
It's very proud.
Yeah. She's a rambunctious broad. She was always going to love it.
Oh my god! Why did you say that word?
Because there's an irony to my vocabulary.
Broad.
She's a no good hussy. She's a no good hussy.
Okay, let's move on.
That's it. That's the whole podcast from now on.
Let's move on.
And that's sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Onto the film.
Next one.
Yeah, this is the flip.
Die My Love.
This one you like more than me, but we both liked it.
I think that was expected, though.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think you go first.
All right, fair
again.
Enough. Okay, yeah. Not actually solidified any of my thoughts on the film yet. I literally wrote a one-liner review of it on Letterboxd.
What did you like? What did you write?
I just wrote, well, if it's my good friend Carrie White, because Sissy Spacek.
Oh.
Spacek, wasn't it? Yeah, this is... like my mate Reese watched it. And he gave it 1 star, but like he was never going to like the film. So like
I have a lot of one of my
It's a very
friends
divisive film.
rated it 1 star.
I do kind of get it. Like I mean I gave it 3.5 stars. I liked it, but like, I get why people wouldn't. It's one of them films that it's like it's gonna divide opinion, which is good, broadly. Jennifer Lawrence is incredible. It's
One
really
of the
funny.
best performances of the year. I think that's pretty fair to say.
I'm gonna keep it purely. I'm gonna keep it purely for the category of lead actress. It's definitely top 3.
I think it's probably third for me.
Yeah, I will say I've not seen If I Had Legs I Kick You.
If I Had Legs I Kick You on Testament of Annie. Oh, actually, Emma Stone.
Hamlet I've not seen.
No, I
so
think
my
it's
top
better
3.
Oh shit, no, she's fourth. She's fourth.
3 at the moment, in no particular order, are Emma Stone, Eva Victor, Jennifer Lawrence.
I think I'd go Rose Byrne.
Yeah.
Then Amanda Seyfried, then Emma Stone, then Jennifer Lawrence.
Who's fifth?
But you have to watch 2 of those.
Yeah, I mean Hamlet as well. Jessie Buckley's getting a lot of love.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So we'll see all that. Anyway,
what a category! Jesus Christ.
I mean, the awards in general is like pretty stacked.
This year is so stacked.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun season. Anyway, we're not doing awards coverage yet because I can't do it this early. I cannot physically do it.
God, no, let's not even think about it.
No, she's really good. Robert Pattinson is like pretty good. Like, but
he's
she
a bit
is
disappointing though. But I feel like
I don't feel he's pushing himself.
If you put anyone next to Jennifer Lawrence in this film, they look worse
because she carries the film on her back.
She is. I mean, I gave it 4 stars. She probably represents 1.5. Like,
if you have
if it was a different actress, oh my god, no! Like,
I think the film falls
apart.
There's
not enough to justify, as the way that I liked it. I just loved watching Jennifer Lawrence. It's
there is such a small list of actresses who could play that part. I think J-Law's obviously one of them.
This is made for her though. She's good at this. This is her forte. Like in Mother.
It's probably in Emma Stone's repertoire, but she's gonna have to really push herself. I don't feel like Jennifer Lawrence is pushing herself that much here. That's not to say it's not great. It's a brilliant performance, but it feels
Do you mean
like
Robert Pattinson?
No, I mean Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
I think this is, for me, like it didn't surprise me that she's this brilliant because this is absolutely no repertoire.
This is her level. Yeah.
This is what I expected. Like she's
like Emma Stone. Mm-hmm.
She's a top tier actress. That's what Robert Pattinson I thought was like good. Like he's good, but he's not pushing himself. But that's not a compliment. Like he's just like there. He's good. He's like he does his job. Whereas Jennifer Lawrence has a film on her back completely. I thought the direction was pretty good. I thought it was really funny. Like there's a lot of scenes, and it's the issue I have with the film is that
script. Actually, I know you didn't.
I didn't. I didn't love the ending. I think it's a little bit lost in the middle. I think it gets a bit repetitive, and I think it doesn't round up. There's just a couple of plot points. I'm like, I don't really like that. I don't think they explored it in the fashion that I think is maximising its potential. That said, like this is a good film. I remember when the news of it first came out, I was like, wow, like that sounds incredible.
I also think it had a really good trailer.
Yeah, and it didn't have a great reception.
No.
So, and it's as much as we say, we'll just ignore the reviews. Yeah.
It does affect your.
Yeah.
It makes you a little bit biased.
And I liked it a lot more than I was really worried about it. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna hate this song. But I didn't. I liked it. 3.5 out of 5. I sure it could have been better, but the performances, no quarrels there at all. Direction's pretty good, and it's funny, and it's got something to say, and I think it does it in a pretty good way. So I'll pass off to you.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of covered it, I guess, but as you said, Jennifer Lawrence does carry the film. I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. I liked it quite a lot compared to most people, which I'm not surprised that it's divisive in terms of people liking it, not liking it. I'd say it does go into, I think you can call it experimental.
100%.
Like, it tries a lot of different things.
It throws a lot at the wall.
But the thing is, to me, it works. I can see how it wouldn't work for someone else.
Mm.
I also didn't actually find it that repetitive. Like, I didn't. I know quite a few people said that, but I just didn't
like,
really.
I don't know. It felt kind of
I was just
circular.
very invested in her performance to the point where she can just do the same thing over and over again, and I'm still gonna eat it up.
Yeah,
if it was
but, like,
anyone else,
the film was just half an hour long, which had it on a loop constantly.
yeah, it's just Jennifer Lawrence ruining her house for an hour and a half. Yeah, I'll watch that, and I'll probably rate it 3.5 stars.
Oh my god! Like, my dog barks a lot. One of my dogs barks a lot, and like I've that bit in One Battle After Another where he's like, "This is actually a noise trigger for me." That whole film, like, I completely understand why she crashed out so much. Like, I would have done the same. Baby, dog, it's just a lot, man.
Like, her character's not meant to be a good person, I think. She doesn't do bad things, let's say, right? Like, her actions sometimes are bad.
She's very mentally ill.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I still found myself very sympathetic to her. Like, I still related. Like, I still somehow rooted for her and actually understood her point of view and perspective in many of these situations in which I think someone. I think. Okay, I don't know how to say this, but I think most people watching this film would be like, Robert Pattinson's character is such a great guy. She's evil. She's a whatever, right? I think Jennifer Lawrence does such a good job with making a character like this, like someone so complicated and difficult, in terms of a person, actually someone that the audience can try to understand.
I found her,
and that's such a difficult job.
Incredibly interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it is like really. It's obviously about postnatal depression. It's such like an explosive and kind of hyperbolic and blown up version of that, and kind of really pushing it to its extreme. I think it works. I never at one point thought she's evil. Like, I thought, she's. I've looking back at work now. She's not making the right choices. But that's because she's mentally unwell. That's not her fault. I didn't have much sympathy for Robert Pattinson's character.
No, I think he's a loser.
I think it was intentional. I hope so.
But also, is it intentional or is it him not really?
I've also had that. I've also had that "In Spite of Ourselves" song on repeat since I watched the film. Oh,
can I just say really quickly about Monty Supreme? I've been listening to the soundtrack the whole time since it's ended. Like,
you're listening to it right now on this.
I've been listening to all the 80s songs from that film. Like, oh man, absolute bangers.
Give us a flavor. Not like the big needle drops though. I'm not
going to tell you the last song. Like, The Perfect Kiss, New Order, banger.
Yeah,
absolute banger. Everybody's Got to Learn Sometime, The Corgis. That's a good song.
There's a great Tony Basil needle drop in, not needle drop, but song in Die My Love, the Mickey.
Yeah.
Where she just got it on repeat.
There's also a bit of Tis for Fizz, without spoiling which one.
Everyone Wants to Rule the World?
I'm not spoiling which one.
Good. Yeah. Anyway, Die My Love, pretty good. Better than people said it was, because we're obviously right and everyone else is wrong.
Yes, it's definitely not 1 star.
I was disappointed by it compared to like when we did.
I still expected it. I'm not gonna lie. Before, like last year,
we did the preview episode.
Yeah, in terms of preview of the year, I thought this would be 5 stars, one of my favorite of the year, just on paper.
I think
so it is a little bit of a letdown.
I think it speaks volumes that like we were both really excited for it and we didn't see it in the theatre.
I don't think me seeing it in the cinema would make it that much higher.
No, that's not my point.
Oh,
my point is we were really excited for it and we went, I'll watch it when it's out digital.
I wanted to go. I was just busy when it came out. But
you've got Timothee Chalamet to meet, so
exactly.
Anyway, any final thoughts on Damn Love, or are we done?
No, I will admit I had some trouble sometimes with. I wasn't sure if it was still chronological or not. At times,
I had that one, but I can't remember when I thought that because it did kind of play with.
It's good. No, you know why? Because the wedding was in such a weird spot.
It was paced
Because
weirdly. It is
I
paced
didn't know
weirdly.
if they got married after they had the kid or before. So that's what
Yeah.
confused me.
I wish
Maybe
they
that's just me
committed
being very
to
traditionalist and being like, oh, you should get married before having a kid.
yeah. There was
Sex
one or
before
two
marriage is
points.
bad.
There's one or two points where I thought like I wish they kind of had an angle of, and I want this for basically every film, like any film could have this. I was like, is all of this actually happening or not? Because there's a
It
few
was
bits where I
all a
went,
dream.
not it was all a dream, but like I feel like they could have got a bit more psychological with it.
They could have given it I think they could have done a flashback, and I thought they did, and they didn't. I think they could have done a flashback. It might have been cool to see, like how these people met. Right? They didn't show that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that could have helped.
There's just some structural things that annoyed me a little bit, and I didn't love the ending. If I'm honest, like I got what they're going for. I just didn't like it. I
I
thought
didn't really mind it. I
I
liked
thought the
it.
VFX was pretty bad.
Oh, the VFX was bad, and
So
it took
bad.
me out. The VFX was awful. It took me out of it, but it reminded.
Like a
Oh, you know
render.
what? Can I tell you what the ending reminds me of? I mean,
Of course.
have you seen Under the Skin? Probably not. Fuck.
No.
Well,
Do you want me to Google Under the
just
Skin?
just
Fire.
reminds me of Under the. No, it's not even Fire, but you'll see when you watch it. It just reminds me of Under the Skin, and I love that ending. They did it a lot better than here. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that kind of style of ending, which I don't mind. Under the Skin
Yeah.
is, by the way, genuinely one of the best. You have to watch that.
I also kind of like.
Scarlett Johansson's best performance by far.
I did kind of wish I ended it on a. I guess it kind of is a sort of hopeful note, but like.
Well,
I could have had it end when they were singing.
I don't think it's hopeful. Actually,
I think they could have had it end when they were singing to each other in the car if they did a bit more legwork, because that song is very.
I prefer the ending than what you just said.
It just kind of. I hate films that feel like they end and then they have another ending. Like when I think of films that way.
I think it ended very like. I think that's an ending. I really don't. I don't think it should have carried on after that. What the hell would have happened after that?
No, not after the fire.
Oh, okay.
No. There was a point where like about 5-10 minutes before the fire, I was like, oh, we're probably wrapping up now. And there's like another 5-10 minutes. Like, oh, okay.
I don't know. I liked it. I guess it's subjective. Film is subjective.
Do you want me to go first? My next three, or you next?
Yeah, you go.
I saw Blue Moon, basically immediately after we recorded the last episode, so that's good. Ethan Hawke is a labubu. He's a very small man. This
Blue Moon
is actually like I
don't know how it goes.
You Saw Me Standing Alone. I love that song. It's a great song. Anyway, I basically was always going to like this because it's got Ethan Hawke, his original Linklater is Bobby whatever his surname is, Andrew Scott, Margaret Qualley, of course. There is a Stuart Little reference. There is a Stephen Sondheim Avengers type cameo. This is one of my favourites of the year. It's currently in at number 7 for the year. I think it's so fun. Like the front half of the film is so funny in like a really wry and dry way. And the second half, like the third act, I should say, the second half, but see the third act. I found it so emotional. I didn't quite cry, but I found the character of Lawrence Hart and Ethan Hawke's performance, which is fantastic, by the way. I found him so like tangible, and like I saw quite a bit of myself in him because he's very short. I found him like endearing and tragic and funny, and I completely understood why he acted the way he did, and his desperation and his kind of. I saw one criticism of the film was like, oh, like this is the film. Oh, guess what, guys? He's sad, but he's really funny. Like, yeah. Sad people are funny a lot of the time. I get it. Like I felt like a real human being. Richard Linklater, absolute banger. I can't wait to watch Nouvelle Vague. I don't know how to say that French word. Before the end of the year, because I have seen Breathless, which I'll speak about next. But yeah, Blue Moon, really good. Veronica liked it as well. Will probably get a screenplay nod at the coveted FCAs by yours truly. And Ethan Hawke is really good. Watch this film. If it's like 100 minutes long, it's like not that long at all. It's really funny and heartfelt. Next up is Breathless by Jean-Luc Godard. The French are at it again This is one of the key films in French New Wave. I haven't seen a French New Wave film. Actually, I haven't seen many French films full stop until here. But I get it. Sorry, I should say gave Blue Moon 4.5 out of 5. Gave Breathless 3.5 out of 5. There is a sequence in this film that is literally just two people in a bedroom talking. That is so long. It's like 20 minutes, I think. And I don't mean it as a criticism at all, because it just flies by, that scene. It's really funny. I mean, the lead character in this film is one of the horniest men, one of the horniest, rambunctious hog men ever to be put on film. Like, this guy is like horned up to the max. I liked it. There was a few bits where I was a bit bored, but it's pretty good. Like, I get why. Like, there was a lot of things they did with the editing that was super unconventional. Like, they'd things that you'd normally show in terms of, like, I don't know, like pickup shots of like someone turning a watch, the timing for, I don't know. They would just cut just to trim the runtime off, and they'd assume the audience would be able to get from A to C, because B is fairly self-explanatory, which I really respected, because that's the kind of efficient editing I'm looking for. You know, when you see those people where it's like, oh, I've cut 5 minutes out of Goodfellas and streamlined it. This is what Jean-Luc Godard did for the entire film. There's also some filmmaking wise. I think there's quite a few handheld shots. I think it was something like back in old Hollywood. One of the rules, the unwritten rules, was with tracking shots you have to do them on Steadicam. You never do them handheld. And the crux of this film was basically every conventional filmmaking method, they flip it on their head, and the long tracking shots be done handheld. They'd shoot in real locations, like just out on the streets of Paris, and it profits for it. It's a good film. I didn't love it, but it's pretty good. 3.5 out of 5 for Breathless, or à bout de souffle in French. And the last on this batch, I saw The Monkey. Osgood Perkins, The Monkey. This is not a good film. 1.5 out of 5. I'm not a massive Osgood Perkins guy. I walked out of a screening of Longlegs because I was unwell, and I was like, this is such a crap film. No, I'm not bothered about it. I'm just not a big Osgood Perkins guy. The idea of this film is kind of like a shock value, Final Destination type film, and I quite like those kind of films. I don't mind them. It wasn't shocking. It wasn't funny. It's crap. It's rubbish. There's some directions to go. The plot where I'm like, why have we done that? Like the first 5 minutes is basically Adam Scott in like the olden days, like the mid 20th century. It's like this Air Force captain, and it's like really campy and stylized. And then they just skip forward 20 years or whatever, and you never see Adam Scott's character again. The best part of the film is just gone. I do not recommend this film. Like, even big Osgood Perkins heads don't really love this film. You are not missing out anything by not watching it. It's not funny. It's not that shocking. The VFX is kind of rubbish. Not good. Not good. That's my 3.
Okay. Okay. I watched.
You're good to, or you're not good to.
Yeah, I started watching some Christmas films. I'm just trying to think, what order I do it in. I think I'd do both Christmas films in one, and then we'd never talk about them again because they're both shit. I watched The Princess Switch 3, Romancing the Star.
That doesn't exist. That's a fake film.
It's a Netflix film, if you'd be surprised. Are you surprised?
Our overlord, Ted Sanderos, please deliver us from this mortal coil and save us from Paramount.
Yeah. Anyway, to carry on my bit of not watching the first film and watching a sequel.
Or the second, in this case.
Yeah, I didn't watch The Princess Switch 1 or 2. Because you know what? You don't need to. Because the first 2 minutes, they recap the first 2 films. So you really don't have to watch the first 2 if you want to get into the Princess Switch saga.
Great.
Yeah. Pretty much. Vanessa Hudgens, who you might know from High School Musical, which we
Or if I
love, we're
work.
fans. She plays three different people who are all Vanessa Hudgens. Obviously, they all look like Vanessa Hudgens. Two of them are British.
Because they're Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, they all look the same because they're the same person. I mean, they don't even try to look different.
You don't get this kind of analysis anywhere else, do you?
Listen, two of them. This is the biggest fucking issue. Her British accent is so bad, and for some reason, 2 out of the 3 are British. One is meant to be a royal kind of
Hello,
person.
Governor. I'm Vanessa Hudgens.
No, it's so bad because she pronounces every letter like very succinctly,
Hello, my
very
name is
clearly.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens. Like she very much goes into every single letter and every word.
Like when Americans I'm not going to say aluminum. I'm going to say aluminium.
Yeah. It's very... You can tell it's an American doing a British accent. And there's 2 characters doing a British accent, so we have to listen to it double the time.
When did this film come out?
2021.
Oh, I was going to say if it was 2025, but she could have been up for the WoW Platinum Prize for Most Unique Performance.
No, she can't. It's not eligible, unfortunately.
That's a shame. That is a shame.
Unless they release the Princess Switch 4. And then there's 4 Vanessa Hudgenses.
That might be... I'm going to pitch that to Netflix. Like,
I mean, they have to. They have to do it.
What's better than 3 Vanessa Hudgenses?
0. Anyway, 4.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Obviously 4. Obviously,
this is an anti-Vanessa Hudgens' podcast.
I mean, not really. I like High School Musical. Listen, I like High School Musical. But what the hell does she know about Christmas movies?
Yeah, what is this? Yeah, go on.
It's not... Is it really even that Christmassy? I remember it not even being that Christmassy. That's the issue.
Don't ask me.
Okay. The issue is that it's not Christmassy enough. Her accent is annoying. Also, it's horny and it's meant to be a family film. And it's very much like what is actually going on. Also, Vanessa Hudgens is just like kissing every guy because obviously she's 3 characters and they're all like with a partner. And I was just thinking that the whole time. Like, she was just going around, you know, like making out with all of these 3 guys the whole time they were filming. That's kind of crazy.
She's a rambunctious hussy, this character.
Oh my god, shut up. Okay, anyway, I don't recommend it. Don't watch it. It was a waste of time. It's still not as bad as the next film I'm going to talk about.
Sorry, the 3 names of Vanessa Hudgens characters. It's like Fiona Pembroke, Lady Margaret, Stacey.
Yeah.
Good stuff, that.
1.5 stars, by the way. Catherine rated it 2.
What did you possibly like about it?
It was funny at times because of how bad it was.
I mean, it doesn't matter why you're laughing. If you're laughing, that's all that matters.
Also, the Vanessa Hudgens. Wait, I think I've written my Letterboxd review. There's the one Vanessa Hudgens. Oh, the cunty one. There's a cunty Vanessa Hudgens. I can't remember which character she is.
Or Fiona Pembroke.
She's probably Stacey. She's probably Stacey. So the cunty Vanessa Hudgens is quite fun.
You're getting us explicit content ward now.
Oh, sorry.
Great.
It's not a swear word. She's just cunty.
Over the Spotify algorithm. Yeah. She's serving cunty.
She's serving cunt.
No. Oh, you ruined it now.
That's how you say it. You can't say. Come on, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but cunt.
Always it doesn't make sense.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on, vulgar.
Right, whatever. Anyway, so she was a good character. She was fun because she used slang that no one has ever said. Some of the slang she uses so bad. I wish I had examples. Like,
what's she spitting?
Oh god, I can't remember, but it was bad. They were things that no one has ever said, and I think it's because it was Americans writing it, and they thought British people say this stuff, and no one does. Anyway. Let's move on from this shit. Next Christmas film I watched the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. A very Jonas Christmas movie. The tagline on Letterboxd, by the way, is "Let it bro, let it bro, let it bro."
Oh god, I hate them so much.
So to be honest, I'm not sure if this is a fictional film or if they just playing
It's not a
themselves and this is
biopic.
about
It's
them.
not a biopic.
It's meant to be fictional, but I will say, I have a little feeling that they are like this, and that they're annoying.
You've just made a million Nick Jonases.
But I will say Nick Jonas has actually always been my favorite.
I couldn't tell you any of them.
Okay, well you're so cool for not knowing which one's which.
No,
they don't even look alike.
Yeah, I actually don't see Jonas, so yeah.
Okay, well, Nick has always been my favorite. He still is. Joe seems very lonely.
Joe Jonas is one of the worst names ever made.
Joe Jonas?
Yeah. It's a bad name. Kevin gives me the creeps. I don't like the look of Kevin.
Okay. I think Kevin is just a normal guy. Nick is the star, let's be honest. Nick is the star.
I trust Nick with my baby.
I trust Nick.
Joe looks fine. I don't trust him.
Joe's a hoe.
There's something deeply
from the film
concerning.
If I'm using the film as this is what they're like, then Joe is a little bit of a slut.
Ho ho ho, or like he's a slut.
No, he's a little bit of a slut.
According
to the film,
he's a hussy. He's a male hussy.
I will say, I think the breakup with Sophie Turner has not gone down well in his life because he's
who was
very
Turner
lonely.
With?
Joe Jonas.
Yeah,
they were together.
He'll be alright. He'll bounce back.
I don't know. I feel like that
Kevin,
was a bit.
However,
Kevin has a wife.
I don't.
He's fine.
I don't like the look of him.
You know what I was gonna say? They very much remind me of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite? And I was gonna say,
mine's Theodore.
Let's talk about Alvin and Chipmunks instead of this film.
Yeah.
My favorite chipmunk, I'll say, when I was younger, it was always Alvin. Even though it's the obvious choice, it was always Alvin because you know what?
He's like
he
most
is
charismatic.
No,
he wants the attention.
He's Dave's the cool guy.
Dave's Arnie Slot.
What do you mean, the actual guy, the owner?
Yeah, that's Arnie Slot. He can't manage it. He can't.
Alvin's Mo Salah.
Yeah, I will say, I am Simon, but I want to be Theodore. I'm just not.
No, Alvin is so cool. I'm so Alvin. I'm actually so Alvin.
You're so Julia.
Anyway.
You're so. That's a rejected Charlie XCX lyric.
Yeah, I'm so Alvin.
I'm everywhere. I'm so Alvin the Chipmunk.
Yep. Wait. So you'd pick? Wait, but who's your favorite? You can't say you
Theodore,
are.
100%.
Really?
I love Theodore. He's so adorable.
Now, which Jonas brother is which? Like, let's match them up. So Alvin is definitely Joe Jonas. Unfortunately, Nick is.
Oh, Kevin's Theodore.
Kevin's Theodore. Nick is Theodore. Kevin's Simon.
Kevin's
Simon for sure.
Kevin's the bald guy who tries to kidnap them.
I don't know, actually. I think Nick is Simon. Because in the film, A Very Jonas Christmas Movie, he's the one who's always, doing the directions and all the structure of their trip and stuff. So I actually think that's a very Simon thing to do.
That's so Simon.
That is so Simon. So I think Nick is Simon, and Kevin's Fiddle, and Joe is Alvin.
Joe's a pretty boy. Alvin, he's a luxury player. Theodore is the glue, and that's Nick.
Yeah.
Simon is deeply concerning, as is Kevin Jonas.
No, Nick is Simon.
No, Nick is Theodore.
Nick is Simon. I just told you he was the one in charge of the directions to get them home from London for Christmas to wherever the fuck they live.
Yeah, but Theodore's trustworthy. Probably. Kevin Jonas is not trustworthy.
He is. He has to be.
I've got out for Kevin Jonas despite only learning he existed about 5 minutes ago.
Anyway, also one last thing about the Jonas Brothers. This film is shit, by the way. I gave it half a star.
That's why we're talking about the Muppets, not Muppets. Which Muppet is each?
Oh no, we're not doing that. Okay. Listen. One last thing about this before we really have to.
Great one-liner, by the way. It's a great one-liner.
Is that Joe Jonas's eyebrows are a lot thicker than the other Jonas Brothers? Let's talk about that.
I'm here to
Why are they
start a
so
dialogue.
thick?
Yeah, Nick has got some
He's not
skinny.
related to them.
No, Kevin
I'm
Jonas
joking.
has got some
He
pretty
is.
thick slugs up there.
Joe's are thicker. I like his eyebrows. He's so yeah.
Yeah, I think but he pulls it off better than Kevin. Like he's got similar sized eyebrows to Kevin, but Kevin's obviously like a deep state agent and not to be trusted. So it doesn't matter how long his eyebrows are. He can't be trusted. Look at Nick.
Nick is so Simon. He's so Simon. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, but I like Theodore. And
Those
I
are
like
eyes
Kevin.
that need glasses. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell he can't see.
Why is Randall Park in this one? The cast is so
Don't look
weird.
at the cast. Don't look at the cast. It's not worth it.
There's just guys in here that.
Yeah, no. Let's not talk about that. Let's just.
Let's
move on.
What are you doing there?
Let's move on.
Anyway,
I'm done. You go next. You just go next.
Next up is I Swear, which is a rejected title for this podcast. This is the film about the it's the Tourette's film. It's the Tourette's film. It's the film when I first saw the first trailer. I thought it'd be rubbish because the first trailer is terrible. It spells out basically the entire film.
I agree that's why I haven't watched it yet because the trailer's bad.
It feels baity. It felt. It was trying too hard. The second trailer I like more, but I thought the damage had already been done at that point, which is why I didn't see it in cinema. That said, came on digital, and I thought, oh, yeah, I'll stick that on. I need to watch my 2025 films. Got pretty good reviews. I loved it. I gave 4.5 out of 5. It's just, it's just brilliant. Like I don't think you'd like it as much as I do because I'm a bit of a sap. I like a cry. I only like happy crying in films.
He's a sad boy. He watches Bart Simpson edits in his spare time.
Yeah, and I cried like 2 or 3 times. Just happy tears. It's really funny. He won't get recognition. I think he'll probably get a BAFTA nomination, but I don't think he'll get any other nominations really. Robert Amaya is so like just brilliant. Like he's undeniably brilliant as John Davidson. Like the performance. I mean, it says the guy who plays the young version of him, Scott Ellis Watson, but like Robert Amaya is who with most of the film. It's just the way he's captured Tourette's whilst being respectful and real and funny, and also doing an accent. It's almost like an impossible performance, and yet it's just brilliant. And the film hinges on him. Like if that performance is bad, the film is bad. And that's not to say like it's carried by the performance at all. It's not. It's just it hinges on it. If that makes any kind of sense. And yeah, it's just lovely. It's so lovely. I learnt a lot. It's got a lovely message to it. It's funny. It's emotional. It's one of the best films of the year. Well, it's top 10 of the year at the moment, I think. Yeah, I've got a lot of time for I Swear. If you want like a wholesome film, stick that on. It's really good. Next up is Jay Kelly. I gave it 4 out of 5, or I gave it 4.5 out of 5, which is interesting. This film it's self-important, absolutely. It loves itself, absolutely. It's a bit of a puff piece for actors in Hollywood, absolutely. Like all those things to be true, but also saying it's a really good film. George Clooney's. It's one of his best performances. I thought Adam Sandler was good. I don't really get the Oscar hype, if I'm honest. Like he's good, but like it's not even his best performance in a Noah Baumbach film. The Meyerowitz Stories. It's a much better performance. It's not a better performance than Uncut Gems or Punch Drunk Love. It's probably on a level like Hustle. It's like, top 5 dramatic Sandler. It is a lot more experimental than I thought, this film, with the flashback sequences, which is really, it's needed because otherwise I think the film is, it would be pretty boring if it didn't have that kind of experimental edge. The ending is brilliant. The writing is really good. I think it gets lost in the middle somewhere, and it's not my favourite Noah Baumbach film. It's probably 4th or 5th, but it's pretty good. And I was a little bit disappointed purely because I expected it to be like 4.55 when I first heard of it. But yeah, I just got a lot of time for it. I don't know when I'll rewatch it. It'll probably be a couple of years before I rewatch it. But yeah, it's a good film. I can see why people don't love it, but I really liked it. It really worked for me. And the last one of this batch will be End on a Low. Is Good Fortune, the Aziz Ansari written, directing and starring film. It's like the evil version of Sorry Baby. 2 out of 5. It's just like not that good. I fell asleep watching it. Partly because I was tired, partly because it's not that good. Seth Rogen's pretty good. Keanu Reeves can't act. I've said that for a long time now. Don't think he's a good actor at all. It felt like a lot got cut out of the film. Like a lot. Like probably a good 15, 20 minutes got cut out of the film because they just like skip over stuff a lot. And then it's really weirdly edited. Like there are so many wipe transitions that, you know, when you were a kid and you were making a PowerPoint in school and you'd be like, oh, what kind of transitions can I use between slides? It felt like that, the amount of wipes that they're using. Aziz Ansari just annoyed me a lot. Not that good. Could have been better, maybe. Seth Rogen is like the best part of the film because he's a good actor and a very funny man and very likable. And yeah, that's the end of my batch.
Okay. We don't have much left. Oh god, how long have we been recording?
You got 3, so you do two, then I'll do 3, and then you do 1. If that makes sense.
No, because one of them was the Kenny Dalglish
doesn't count. 2.5.
Asif Kapadia documentary, and it is really good. It's a really good sports documentary, as you'd expect from him.
Love a sports doc.
I love Kenny as well. He's a great guy. Yeah, watch it. I guess it's a good sports documentary. That's all you can say. Next, I watched 2 absolute bangers in one day.
Big boy bangers, by the way. Big boy bangers. Yeah, this is like when I watched Training
films.
Day and Silence of the Lambs on the same day. Like this is like a big boy day for you.
Yes, it was big. 4th of December. Write down. I gave both 4.5. Which maybe, I don't know if you've been given, what have you been given both of them? The first one's The Graduate, the second one's The Prestige. What have you rated them?
Both 4.5.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I think The Graduate
could go to 5.
Could be 5, yeah
for
sure.
Watch, definitely.
One of the reasons why it's not a 5 is I dread the day I rewatch it and listen to that fucking song again, because why do they play Scarborough Fair so many times
Sound of Silence
in 5 minutes? Why do they play Sound of Silence like 3 times in 10 minutes? I don't like it. It annoys me. Okay, it's so annoying. But everything else about it is brilliant.
You need to get Jean-Luc Godard to edit it, and he'll just cut all of the bits of that song, and then the film will be like 10 minutes long. So
yeah, I mean, God, what a film! Fucking hell! I thought Dustin Hoffman was Al Pacino for most of it, and then I realized that's not Al Pacino.
He's got like it. Also, it's just like Dustin Hoffman's he's really good. This film is like, it's gorgeous to look at.
It looks great.
I love like that kind of films from the 60s, the late 60s that look like that. The blues just pop.
Mm-hmm. The bits with water in the swimming pool. Oh my god!
When they used to be able to shoot films and light films properly. Whew, those were the days.
Yeah. I think one of the best endings ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you say that? I think it's so interesting that I like went and just saw what people thought about the ending when I finished watching it, because I think it's sad. I don't think it's a happy ending.
It's a realization of like, oh fuck.
Like, do they even really like each other? I don't know. Are they?
They're just swept up.
Are they really going to be together? No.
And they've
they fucked everything up for this for a moment of
that was joy. It was so bittersweet. That slow realization is just fantastic. It's also
Catherine Ross is great, by the way. She plays Elaine.
Mrs. Robinson.
No, she plays Elaine. I really liked Elaine.
Oh, Elaine
as a character.
I've not seen it for about a year, so I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah.
It reminded me it's a really inspirational film. in terms of the film was inspired, it's not inspirational for me because I was like, fuck, this is heavy. It's really it's a really somber film. Like, it's not that happy.
Yeah, no,
really.
I thought it was very sad.
But like I noted in my review that like it reminded me a lot of like Punch Drunk Love and some early Wes Anderson stuff of like really raw, a lot of energy. Things more not like Wes Anderson where he becomes like super like efficient and militaristic with his filmmaking. Just like that kind of really like dirty film, like Royal Tenenbaums, Darjeeling Limited, where like you get kind of swept up in it. And I think that it's just The Graduate is such a brilliant film. I can't wait to rewatch it one day. I've got it on Blu-ray. I'll stop waffling on because
Yeah.
It's your review.
No, well, I mean, there's not really that much else to say about it that hasn't been said.
It's The Graduate.
Like,
It's The Graduate.
Yeah, The Graduate, and it's great, and it's sad. I didn't expect it to be
brilliant.
He is. He's just... You know what? He's annoying. I will say his character. I was so annoyed at him a lot of the time, but then he brings you back in. You can't help but kind of love him.
He's A tier for me. Like whenever I watch him, I'm like, God, he's just brilliant, and he's also got like such a weird look sometimes. Yeah. His silhouette is just weird. Like I love that stuff with it. Like
he walks around sometimes. You're like,
he's
such a weird little guy. Who walks like that?
Yeah, not thin in terms of weight. Like he's just narrow. It's like a reverse Flat Stanley. It's like someone flattened it.
I like his sunglasses in this film as well. Cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
What a cool
also,
guy.
Mr. Robinson, if you're free on, no, I'm good. Some of
the blocking with like her legs, like it's it's textbook stuff, but like it's like that's that iconic shot of her leg where it's arched.
Yeah,
and you see him through. What is it where he says like, "Yeah, I think you're starting to seduce me, Mrs. Robinson." Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, he's just like me for real. Anyway, yeah, that's it. It's The Graduate. Go watch it if you haven't already. I don't know why.
1967. Go watch The Graduate.
Yeah, go watch The Graduate. Spoiler alert.
Like 50 years ago.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, hot take, guys. The ending's sad
and good. Anyway, I watched The Prestige. Christopher Nolan, 2006.
Jackman, Bale.
How have I never watched this before? Kind of crazy. I think Christian Bale is one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah, I completely agree, but like
I'm not saying because of The Prestige. I'm just saying.
No.
It's just insane.
I completely agree with you, but like he's one of those guys where it's like maybe a bit like Emma Stone, to be honest. Like, oh yeah, like they're just brilliant, and it kind of almost they're so like normally fantastic.
Always is.
You kind of
so
just forget
consistent.
Them. Not obviously you don't forget Emma Stone, but like in the list of like the best work actors, like they'd probably be in that list, but you just brush over them because yeah, they should be there.
And I just love him.
Good in
he's
this
film.
Jackman's pretty good as well, but he's no Christian Bale.
Yeah, but like Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale, I don't think there's any comparison. I don't think it's even close.
It's a bit like J-Law and Robert Pattinson in Die My Love. Like as good as Robert Pattinson can be, and I love Robert Pattinson, he's not Jennifer Lawrence.
No, there are levels to this game, as some would say. Yeah, I gave it 4.5. I actually. Maybe it's me being stupid, but I knew nothing. I fucking saw nothing.
Really?
I mean, I found some of it a little bit suspicious, but I was like, well, I guess maybe they're,
It's supposed to feel suspicious.
Maybe it's just...
Though. There's going to be a twist.
No, but like, I wasn't really... I didn't see any of it until like almost the end, where I was like, oh, okay. I understand that bit with the machine. I kind of get what Hugh Jackman's doing.
Don't spoil the actual twist, but because it's like one of the best twists
I know. It shouldn't be spoiled.
Ever.
But the other bit, like the actual twist that he explains at the end, I didn't see that coming, and I'm so glad that no one spoiled that for me because I was so locked in towards the end. Yeah,
I love Christopher Nolan films because I obviously like it is kind of like a basic thing to be like, oh, Christopher Nolan's great, like he is obviously. But when he constructs a film...
Listen, can I just say one quickly? Because you thought I was a Christopher Nolan hater, and I'm not. I just don't like Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
I like everything else.
I thought you were like, a bit too film bro-y for me.
No, I just don't like Oppenheimer. I like his other films.
Okay, cool. But
Like
like, but what?
Tenet, 5 stars. I
I'm
love
glad
that
you're going
film.
to say that because like when Nolan films fuck with either time or form, Matt, like The Prestige does, and Tenet does, and Memento does, and what else? Inception, I guess. God, that's a great film. I love Inception.
Yeah.
Um, and you reach the end of the film and it comes together. It is so magical. Um, like it, it's just brilliant. Like Chris Nolan, like his script writing, like the dialogue itself, like I don't always love it, but when he gets creative with like format, like Tenet is like it's not 5 for me, but it's a 4.5. Like it's
Oh, it's a
genius.
5 for me.
It's genius. I need to rewatch it soon, actually. I think he's like such a good visionary, and like he pushes cinema forward as a medium. They invent new technologies, new methods. He inspires people, and you know, The Prestige is lauded as one of the all-time great plot twists for a reason, because it is exactly
I
that. It's ballsy, ballsy.
also
It makes
will
sense as well. It all comes together.
say, why is it not a 5? I'll tell you a few. This isn't every reason why, but I didn't really like I didn't really like David Bowie's Tesla. Not his car.
It's hard to
I
see him
mean,
as anything
him
else other than
being
David
Nikola
Bowie.
Tesla. Also, it kind of takes me out the film. I know that he's a character in the film, but just having Nikola Tesla as a plot device, character, whatever, it kind of takes me out the film. It seems a little bit strange. It's a little bit out of place for me
bit
personally.
Avengers
Like,
MCU
I get
cameo.
that it's a big part of what's going on in the plot, but it does feel a little bit Avengers.
Did it have to be Tesla? Did it have to be Tesla?
Well,
It could-
I kind of wish it wasn't.
Yeah, no,
They
that's
could
my
have just
point.
changed the name,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
made some random. I just
Yeah.
don't like the fact that it was like, oh my god, Nikola Tesla, what are you doing?
I do
I don't know.
love David Bowie though. Like he's a very unique performer. Obviously, his music is like genius, but like his acting is. Like, he's not like an A-tier guy. Of course, he's not like an A-tier guy for me, but like he's really good in He's like campy, fun in Labyrinth. And he's really weird. He's in one scene in the Twin Peaks film. He's like, it's such a weird like. It's David Bowie. Like, why are you there? I can never really get a read on him as an actor. But you know, it's just David Bowie. But you will
It's
always
not
see him
really
as
him
David
though.
Bowie.
It's more the character of Nikola Tesla. I just don't.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. My opinion. I didn't like it, and those parts of the plot I felt were the least interesting to me. Were when
They serve
Hugh Jackman's. I know they're important, but
they only exist to serve the plot. So, like,
yeah, they're a bit boring.
Whereas, like for
to me.
example, Michael Caine's character and Bale's and Jackman's, they exist to kind of serve themselves. It feels like Tesla is only in the film, and like that whole kind of angle is in there to serve the plot, which is like it's fine, but when I don't know, it doesn't always land. It does feel a bit plot devicey.
Yeah, and it obviously makes the film feel longer as well.
How long is the film?
Over 2 hours, 2 hours 10.
It feels very Nolan.
I
About
will
220
say
mark.
shout out to Scarlett Johansson. She's underrated sometimes. Her catalogue is kind of crazy.
She's one of my favorite performers. She's like just.
How have you not watched Under the Skin? That is her best performance.
I literally have no idea how.
How? I mean, she's great, but obviously she's voice acting. Marriage Story, I thought she was great.
She's good in
Jojo Rabbit, she's great.
She's really good in Astral City. She's good in. Oh, she's good
SpongeBob movie, voice acting, obviously.
She's good in Chef. I love that. Oh, that film Chef. Have you seen that film Chef?
No.
That's a really good wholesome. Like if that film will make
Anyway,
you hungry.
You have to watch Under the Skin for next week. Do it, please.
For next week.
Yes, do it. You call yourself a Scarlett Johansson stan, and you haven't seen Under the Skin. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, good point.
It's
a good
embarrassing.
point, well made. You're an embarrassment.
Yeah. No, that's me done.
Yeah, I'll
that's
blast
me
through
done.
mine. Next film I watched was Crimson Tide. This is a film by the late great Tony Scott, who I actually prefer to Ridley Scott, his brother. I think they're both good, obviously, really good even. But I feel like Tony Scott's filmography is a lot more even, whereas for me, like there's two Ridley Scott films I love, which are obviously Gladiator and Kingdom of Heaven. And then the rest I'm kind of like, yeah, they're like 6, 7 out of 10. Oh, for fuck's sake. They're like 3,
6,
3.5.
7, 6,
Oh,
7.
God,
Okay.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, they're just, whereas Tony Scott's like, I've seen 4 of his films. I've given 3 of them 4.5, the other one 3. And so it's a high hit rate. Anyway, this is a kind of a Cold War political thriller, set in a nuclear submarine, starring 2 of our great actors of all time in Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman. It's just so tense. The script is brilliant. The lighting and the camera work is magnificent. It's just people talking back and forth, conflict, resolution, twists, mutinies. I gave it 4.5 out of 5. It would probably go to 5 one day on rewatch. I love when films put 2 great actors in a confined location, and there's a pretty clear like end goal, and it's just all about how they get there using communication, things like that. It's just brilliant. I love Tony Scott. It's my second favorite Tony Scott film. I think my first favorite is Top Gun, but this is brilliant. And just Tony Scott was such a brilliant filmmaker. I need to watch Man on Fire and Deja Vu soon, because I've got a lot of time for him. Next up is Heart Eyes. It's a slasher that came out early in the year. Missed it. It's in theatre. It's not got great reviews, if I'm honest. It's sitting at 2.8 average from 250k reviews. I gave it 3 out of 5. It wasn't like brilliant, but I had fun with it. I thought that Mason Gooding was really funny. It's a really good performance. Olivia Holt's pretty good. There are a few bits where it gets bogged down. I feel like they could have moved things along a little bit quicker at points, kind of locations wise. But by the end of the film, you're like, yeah, that was pretty fun. It's a very, very self-aware slasher. Like, it knows exactly what it is and knows what it's serving. Veronica, you should probably watch this film if you haven't already. Like, it's not like brilliant, but it's pretty fun. It's a good time. It's an hour and a half long, so no commitment there. Yeah, like it a lot. Not a lot. I like it. And last but not least is another 3 out of 5 film. It is The Running Man, the new one. This is a disappointment. I do think Edgar Wright has lost his juice. I've not seen Last Night in Soho, but it feels very sourceless. It feels paced like a TV show, which ironically, because obviously The Running Man is a TV show, but like the way the plot is different, it feels like it should be episodic. Because it just like crescendos at weird points. The third act is like just awful. It's terrible. Glenn Powell he's good. He's good. I don't know if I want to see this kind of performance from him again. Like, he does sort of do crazy well at points, but then at other points I'm like, yeah, but I just don't really buy it. He's just a bit too clean cut and pretty for it. Josh Brolin's pretty good. The best performance though is absolutely Coleman Domingo as the game show host Bobby Thomas. His bravado, his charisma, his sauce is great. I just didn't love the film. It's not as bad as some people have said. It's not as good as one or two of my mutuals have said. It's just like straight down the line. If you want to watch a Running Man film, just watch the original. It's campy. It's over the top. It's ridiculous. It's Arnie. This one it's overly long. It's paced weirdly. The writing's not that good. It's not massively funny. Yeah, it's disappointing, and that's my lot. The Glenn Powell. Are you obviously that Glenn Powell criticism there? Are you gonna hurt me for that?
No, because I'm not gonna ruin my opinion of Glenn Powell by watching that film.
Yeah, this doesn't ruin my opinion of him.
So
I should say. I just think it reminded me weirdly of a Gladiator 2 a bit. And I can't pinpoint why. That was obviously like a bit of a disappointing film as well.
Good.
Yeah, just one of the things that could have been better. Lead maybe miscast slightly. but one or two good parts about it. But yeah. Any final comments before we round up?
Quickly, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this film that's come out called Ella McKay with Emma Mackey in the lead role. A lot of people mocking it for being
It's
really
got 24%
bad.
on Rotten Tomatoes, and everyone's doing the Ella
Yes.
McKay challenge.
The Ella McKay challenge, everyone's been doing it. It's going crazy viral. I saw a poster of it at the cinema, and
You should do the Ella McKay challenge.
I feel so. I'm doing it right now. I just did it.
Do you
You
like
can't
Emma
see
Mackey?
it, but I do, and that's why I'm upset.
I liked her in Sex
The
Education.
one time, because I feel like she hasn't had that many lead roles other than the film you watched that is apparently bad.
Trigger
Hot
warning.
Milk.
Hot milk.
So it's like,
She's
what,
burnt through all of my goodwill there.
so her two lead roles are like these really badly received films. I gotta feel bad for her, because I thought, like, I liked her in Alpha. She's in Alpha, by the way, if you didn't know.
Is she? She's
I
in
don't think
Barbie.
anyone's even.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
very small role in Barbie,
but no, she has a bigger role in Alpha. She was good in the show Sex Education. She was also good in something else. She's pretty much Alpha's a French film, so she's acting in French in that. She's pretty good.
Should I tell you who's had a?
Actually, no. I watched that Emily film that she leads, and again, third lead role. I didn't like it.
She's
it
not
was
a leading
boring.
woman. She's
no,
not got
the films are really bad though, so it's hard to tell, because I really think it's a shame. It's a shame because when she broke out in Sex Education, I genuinely thought she was really good.
Yeah,
like I thought she was going to be one of the next up and coming like
I don't
British
think you can use Netflix
actors.
shows as a barometer. Like I thought she was really good as well.
I don't know.
Nothing makes sense.
She's alright in Alpha. Like she's good in Alpha.
I tell you what,
there's still potential there. Maybe one day she'll be in a good film. Someone save Emma Mackey, please.
I will say I like the new season of The Bear somewhat. Do you know who's
I just gave up on The Bear after one season.
A really bad 2025.
I know.
After the Hunt, Ella McKay. Woof.
Oh,
that's
what
bad.
is she doing?
She's a. I don't know where she. Should she just do comedies? Why is she trying to push herself?
I watched because obviously I watched Marty Supreme and Odessa Zion is so great. So then I watched 2 episodes of the new Rachel Sennett show, I Love LA.
Oh yeah.
Which it has Josh Hutcherson in it as well.
The marketing annoys me. She can't do it.
Yeah, the marketing is annoying, but I
find is it Emma or Rachel? What's the name again?
Rachel Sennett.
I find Rachel Sennett to be like quite tiresome.
I like her. She hasn't done anything.
I follow her, but I find her tiresome.
I like Shiver Baby and Bottoms, so like yeah, obviously I'm gonna say
Shiver Baby. That's a good film. That's a good
Shiver
film.
Baby's great.
Do you know what a good Ayo Debris film actually? Theatre Camp.
Bottoms is also good though. I do like Bottoms. She's just good in comedy. Just put her in comedies.
Yeah. No, you're basically.
Why was I even saying about I Love LA? Okay, wait. Because Ayo Debris. Let's go back to why I was even talking about that really quickly, so I can finish my point. Because otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy.
Finish this podcast as well.
Yeah. Yes. Why Ayo Debris is in one of the episodes of I Love LA, and she's very funny. She's playing a British music artist thing, and she's very over the top. Like and no, she's playing like an English person. Not Irish.
No, but you're not aware of the whole Ayo Debris Irish.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just clarifying she's not Irish, and I didn't call her. Okay, whatever. Yes, she's in that, and she's also quite funny. So the only good role I've seen her in this year is her guest starring in I Love LA, doing comedy. Let's go back to comedy.
Yeah.
Let's do Bottoms Part 2.
Let's do Theatre Camp Part 2.
Let's do both.
Let's just do both, guys. Come on.
Are you gonna watch Ella McKay just for the bit? I feel like I probably should. God, Emma Mackey, I'm so sorry. Emma Mackey, I'm so sorry.
More like Ella Mackey. Was that intentional?
To be fair, I don't know. But to be fair, I can't listen. The only performance of Emma Mackey's I've seen in the past few years is in Alpha. So if I just don't watch any of the films,
she's fine in Hot Milk. She is clearly she's trying way too hard, but so is Fiona Shaw. So she's one of those people who clearly is quite eager to please and really wants to try. And especially when you come out of the Netflix bubble and like you
Yeah.
feel like you've got to prove yourself.
Especially
I
because she
think
plays a teenager, I guess, in Sex Education. She is like, what,
yeah,
16, 17, 18, or
yeah,
meant to be in
18.
that show.
Yeah, I think around that
18.
18 point. Which is a lot of those shows and films. They have to be. They're pretty vague on the
Breaking out of that
ages.
is
But
quite hard, I guess, being in a teen show, right?
it's Netflix generally. Like look at Stranger Things.
Fuck Netflix. I don't give a fuck about Stranger
No,
Things or
neither
any of
do
the
I. But
cast,
like,
to be honest.
neither
Fuck
do I
them.
at all. But like most of those people have like, I don't think they're that good at performers
I don't
anyway.
think
But like,
any of them are that good at anything.
no, I don't mind.
Anyway, it's the end of the
Sadie
podcast. I
Sink,
was
but
saying.
anyway, it's the end of the podcast.
No, Sadie
And
Sink is
that,
fine. Sadie Sink is fine. She's innocent.
yeah, Sadie Sink innocent. That officially takes us up to the end of another episode. Links in the description. 5 stars on Apple and Spotify if you got this far. Veronica, pleasure as always. What is our email?
Email floodlightpod@gmail.com and our medium is floodlightscameraaction. Medium.com.
Oh, there we go. We'll be back soon for potentially the next episode is our Christmas episode.
Is it?
If we record in about a week's time, it'll be about the 19th, 20th.
I guess. Yeah, true.
So probably Christmas and then end of year review. So that'll be about an 8-hour episode. So enjoy that one. We'll be back soon. Till then, keep watching, keep consuming.